All right, so we're at a rock station. We talk about man stuff. Here at the rock station.
Totally.
We like chicks and dirt, cool stuff like that.
Yep.
Rock music.
Trucks.
Yeah.
And,
And I'm sitting here and I'm in awe of who's sitting in the studio with us. Not because this guy is been in the Indianapolis 500 before. His dad's won it twice.
Wow.
He's a big time racer. He's an off-road racer. He does a lot of cool stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I'm sitting here in awe of him because he was on The Bachelorette, which I love. You guys know I'm a huge fan of The Bachelor and Bachelorette. Aurie Luyendyk joins the show this morning. What's up, Aurie?
How are you?
Dude, this is so cool talking to you. You're sitting here, and all I want to talk to you about is Emily and find out the dirt, what's going on.
And she blew it.
How did she not pick you? That's all I really want to know.
I don't know. I mean, jeez.
It obviously didn't work out with Jeff,
Hey.
so. See, I know way too much.
Too late.
I know way too much.
Now, Aurie, were you expecting this from the rock station
No, I
this
wasn't
morning?
actually.
No, shocking.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Roll with it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now let's talk for a second about The Bachelorette and
All
The
right.
Bachelor
Should
before we
we get
get
that
into
out of the way?
because it's all I'm obsessing about.
Yeah,
So
that's all we wanna
there would
talk
be no
about.
reason to even
right.
bother not talking about it. So when you were on the show,
Yep.
you made it to the final two. It was you and this guy Jeff, and you didn't get picked.
Mm-hmm.
How were you legitimately bummed out? Because you go through the whole thing, and it's like you fall for it, right? Like you fall in love, kind of, right?
Oh, totally. I mean, you're there 10 weeks. You have these amazing dates. You're not thinking about anything else in life other than this girl.
Yeah.
So you're really, you're into it. And so I was
let's
bummed.
be honest, Emily is
She's a
freaking
babe.
hot.
She's a babe.
And you
like perfect.
took full advantage of that. You made out with her nonstop, which I would do. Let me tell you something. If I were ever on The Bachelor, that's how I would roll.
Duh.
I'd be like, let's just make out the whole
Totally
time.
acceptable.
Yeah. National
Go for it.
TV. You're just swapping spit. It was pretty cool. And she's gorgeous, so I don't blame you. But it didn't work out. So then what happens? What do you do after that?
Well, for me, it was good. It was good to go on the show because I gained a lot of clarity in what I wanted to do. Because when I went on the show, a buddy of mine passed away in IndyCar, Dan Weldon.
Yeah.
So I was sort of at a place where I didn't know what I wanted, and this
Like continue racing?
Well, I didn't know if I wanted to continue IndyCar racing and pursuing that. It's very difficult to find the budget. It's very hard to convince sponsors to get on board in that series because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So after I got off the show, I saw Robbie at a race, and he said, "Hey, come test one."
Robbie
of these.
Gordon?
Yeah, Robbie Gordon.
Okay.
He said, "Come test one of these trucks," and I had the most fun I've ever had on four wheels.
No way.
Yeah, it's very cool. Never done off-road racing. Never done any of that.
Wow.
And,
Because for people that don't know, obviously IndyCar racing, NASCAR racing, off-road racing, they're all really different.
Really different. I mean, it's a whole different sport.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there's some stuff that translates. I mean, obviously.
Well, there's an automobile,
Yeah,
and you're trying to beat another
you have a
person.
steering wheel and things, there's a couple pedals beneath you. You gotta work them.
Right?
But a lot of the stuff's different. Never jumped anything in my life, so I went to this test in Elsinore, and I was hooked. And I was like, all right, what do I need to do? And the budget for this is a fraction of what IndyCar is, and the TV numbers. We actually had twice as many viewers watch the Phoenix race than watch the LA Long Beach or the Long Beach IndyCar race.
Really?
And that was our first event, so the fans are loving this. And
Well, it's huge, and we can't wait. We're going to be there on Saturday. We're going to be at the intermission. I don't know if you've heard about this, Aurie. Yeah.
Aurie,
The four of us.
we're
Well,
sorry,
here's the
Aurie.
deal.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
The four of us are going to be in an ATV race.
Oh god.
Yeah,
that's
so we're
embarrassing.
going to be
really
doing our own.
You're gonna try to clear that 70-foot jump.
I think so. Sky, did you know that there was a 70-foot jump?
I know, you're scaring me, Aurie.
Yeah.
I'm freaked out already.
This is going to be kick-ass.
Please don't.
We're going to be all into this. So we're going to be there. I can't wait to see it. I mean, everything I've heard, that this is one of the funnest events to bring the family to, and it's just
so
cool.
great. The kids love the monster trucks. Everybody else will love the stadium trucks.
Right.
The racing is so close, and the cool thing is the track is asphalt, it's sand, it's dirt, it's jumps. So you have like sort of every single little aspect of racing thrown into the stadium.
That's sick.
And for the hardcore off-road racers, they're going to be like, oh, what, asphalt? But these asphalt jumps send the trucks 70 feet through the air to the landing.
Oh,
That's
scary.
awesome.
Side
That's
by
scary.
side hitting each other.
No, Aurie.
Dude, I'm into that. I love that. I love that.
That's my kind of thing.
Yeah.
Scary.
Right? That sounds so cool. We have a whole motocross page racing page
Yeah.
on our website at Rock 105.3, and I mean, people love this stuff. I mean, so this is going to be really cool. We have a whole desert community that loves off-road racing.
It's huge here.
So
We
this
have
is
a
going to be
Mexican
big.
driver who's really fast, Lala Laguna.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he's sort of my competition every weekend.
Ah,
And
nice.
he's always one to watch out for. He's got his trucks painted just like it's just a Mexican flag with Speedy Gonzalez on the
Oh,
side.
there we go. That's cool.
The kids love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he's a wild man. So
Ari, we've completely gone off subject here. I need
sorry.
I need to bring it back to The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, which is all I care about.
Back to romance.
You're
Right.
on Emily's season.
Right. So the whole thing happens. They don't. I guess work out.
Yeah.
Emily and Jeff. Do you ever have the thought in the back of your head like, oh well, now she's single again. Should I give her a call?
I did, but I'm such good friends with Jeff.
So you can't go there?
Yeah, it's kind of,
Bros
Well,
before.
Exactly.
But and if you remember that after the rose ceremony, that he did go.
I did go
and
back.
Oh, that's
I
right.
did
tried
go
to
back.
go
Yeah.
and break up Jeff and Emily said no.
Oh.
No.
Is that how it happened, Ari?
Yeah.
Is that how it happened, Ari?
No, it was more like I went there. I didn't know they were engaged.
Oh, okay.
And,
Whoops.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. When
Yeah.
you leave, you're like, I don't know what happened to Jeff, because you don't really see the other side of it until you see it on TV.
But don't you assume that one of the guys got?
Well, no, because, yeah, obviously. But, there's that chance. you know?
Yeah. So you just threw it out there to see if.
Well,
It would
I
stick?
remember her mom saying, like, I don't think she should get engaged, so I thought, well, maybe she didn't
Go through with it?
Go through with it with either of us. So I didn't really know.
Yeah. So it was
But-
worth a shot.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, well, not too bad. I don't blame you.
Are you like
She's so
over
hot.
her now though?
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
Really?
Yeah, I'm single. I'm having a good time.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'm
Play
just
boy.
no. It's not that. It's just. It's really actually. It's hard to meet somebody while you're racing
Yeah.
because you're on the road.
Totally.
And you'd love to meet somebody where you live, right?
Yeah.
And then also, I'm always busy with
Are
racing
there
that.
crazy Bachelor fan chicks that all they want to do is like hang out with you?
Yeah.
There's got to be, right?
Yeah,
There's got to be.
Of course.
Like
Yeah,
they
there
see
is.
you on the show and they know you're single, so they're like, oh my
I had
god.
a really awesome little cheering section in LA for our last race.
Really?
It made me feel good. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
They holding up
'Cause
roses.
we do like driver intros, so we'll like, we just rah on the stage and go around the track, and then we'll get out of our truck, and then we wave at the crowd.
Nice.
And I had my own little cheering section.
Your
Made me feel
Bachelorette
good.
cheering
Yeah.
section.
It was pretty sick.
That's awesome.
Cute.
So when they made the decision, ABC makes the decision to go with Sean as the new Bachelor. You were cool with Sean. In fact,
Yeah.
you showed up at the first part of the season, gave him some advice and all that
Right.
stuff. Did they ever offer it to you?
We talked about it.
Really?
Yeah, we talked
Really?
about it. But I had, at the time, I had an IndyCar. It just wasn't the right fit for me.
That's what we figured.
So-
We figured you got the offer, and you probably turned it down because you were probably too important.
Yeah, because we
other
got
stuff.
we got some issues with Sean.
Well,
we
yeah.
thought that you should have been the Bachelor.
Like, why
Sean
did they
was
pick
in.
him?
Hey, that's his friend.
I
okay?
understand, but
No,
he's
he's
got to
a
hear
very
this.
nice
He knows.
guy.
He's heard it.
Be cool.
It's flattering, to hear that.
Yeah.
Ari would have
That's
been
cool.
way better.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
You could have been on Dancing with the Stars right now.
Sean's on Dancing with the
Yes.
Yeah, he's like still on it.
Another
You see
show-
him
another
wear-
show I watch.
Wear that.
Another show I watch. My wife makes me watch that.
ABC is loving you
Yeah,
right now.
seriously, right?
Would you have gone on Dancing with the Stars, Ari, if it went that way for you?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're not a
I don't know if I
dancer?
can wear those outfits. I can
He's a,
dance.
he's oh, really?
Oh, you break it off?
Prove
I can
it.
dance better than Sean for sure.
Yeah. I bet you could do a lot
That's
of
a
things
call
better
out
than
right
Sean.
there. That's a call out right
Yeah. Dance
Please
off.
listen.
there. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I tried to get tickets, and now he's too cool for me. He's like, I don't know. Let me see. I'll try to see what I can do.
What?
Like you
Really?
can't swing that?
I was like, whatever.
Yeah,
dude.
get out of here,
Yeah.
Sean invited to my race.
Yeah. You don't get free tickets to that.
Yeah.
So, Ari, let's get back into racing. Everybody's bored with my Bachelor talk. I mean, I have a million other questions. We'll talk about it off the air. When you're in IndyCar, obviously the name that a lot of people know was Danica Patrick. She was obviously the big.
Oh, yeah.
What was your opinion about her in the IndyCar racing?
She was good.
Yeah.
I mean, she.
So she was. It wasn't like a novelty thing.
No,
she was
no,
legit.
She's legit.
Yeah.
She's fast. We didn't grow up racing together, but we sort of moved up at the same time. She was
Right.
always racing similar things.
Yeah.
And no, she's always been very fast, and she's good. She's fast.
Does
So-
she, I'm sorry.
go
Does she
ahead.
expect to be treated differently because she's a woman?
No, I think I think it's tough for her because she does have so much attention.
Well, she's a celebrity.
Yeah,
I mean, legitimately.
she definitely crossed that. I mean, I really feel if I'm going to rate drivers, I would say Simona Di Silvestro in IndyCar is probably faster than Danica.
Wow.
But markability wise,
Yeah.
you know, Danica
Is who she is.
she's got that machine behind her, that PR machine.
Right.
But no, she's definitely good.
So when you heard she was making the switch to NASCAR, did you think that was a good move for her, or?
I mean, it's a good payday, so I think
Right.
I don't know for hearts in NASCAR. I think I still consider her an IndyCar driver, but
Yeah.
she's doing good. You know, she's
Not bad.
had some good finishes. You know, I think she's improving. I think it's hard for an IndyCar driver to switch to NASCAR.
Why is that?
Because an IndyCar is so it's just so different to drive. You can push the car a lot harder. There's a lot more technology behind it.
For people that don't know, how fast do Indy cars go?
Well, my
At
old
top
man has
speed.
a record at Indy,
Oh,
which
yeah?
is a 2:37 average
Oh my gosh.
around Indianapolis.
The average, by
Yeah,
the
yeah,
way.
Yeah, and the NASCAR I think averages around 180 around there.
So
Or
I mean, it's
167, something like that.
significantly faster.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
scared.
lot faster.
Wow.
Just because the NASCAR is so much heavier and the
Yeah.
tire just isn't as good.
Yeah.
So you just can't push into the corner like you can in IndyCar. So you have to slow yourself down, and it's not easier. It's harder because you have to really, I think, teach yourself how to manage those tires and manage the car, because it just isn't as, you know, refined as a race car as an Indy car is.
Have you ever considered going into the stock car racing type thing?
I've tested stock cars before.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. I'm never going to say never, you know, but right now this is sort of my home with the
Yeah.
stadium super trucks.
Yeah.
I think this is sort of where racing is going, because a few things. How many times have you sat in front of a TV and watched a whole NASCAR race? Like just
Yeah.
right? I have it. I race, and I don't have the
Right.
attention span for that.
Right.
This is cool because you have heat races, just like Supercross. You have 10 lap, 12 lap heat races, and you jump into a 20 lap main. So it's like a lot of action, really quick.
It's
and
almost the extreme sport of
exactly.
racing.
It's exactly.
I mean, you're
It
hearing
bridges
jumps
that gap.
and-
It bridges that gap from extreme sports to mainstream racing, and you have guys that are racing in this series that are really well known. Jeff Ward, not Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson would be crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jimmy Johnson actually got his start in off-road short course racing.
No
with Mickey
kidding.
Thompson. Yeah, so a lot of these guys came from that. Obviously Robbie. So we have a lot of really fast guys, and it's a really good show. It's
Oh
really
man,
cool.
I can't wait for it. This is going to be humongous, man. It's this Saturday night, Qualcomm Stadium.
Yeah.
The Robbie Gordon Super Truck event is going down. We're the intermission, everybody.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, nice.
We're the
Sorry.
intermission.
And I'm supposed to say for
Sorry.
Naval and Marine Base, for service members, they
Yeah.
can go.
We have a
they
lot
can,
of those
Yeah,
these
they
days,
can
huh?
actually go to their box office and get one general admission and one child adult, or actually it's $10 for them if they go through their box office.
Okay.
Ooh.
From noon on today.
Okay.
That's
kinda cool.
Well, yeah, definitely.
You
get
get
tickets.
one free admission for children
Okay.
with one adult price ticket on Ticketmaster.
Gotcha. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. And we got a pair of tickets to give away right now,
Whoa,
too.
whoa, whoa.
You can give us a call right now,
Hey.
570-1053. We'll hook you up with a pair of tickets to this huge off-road truck racing event that's happening this Saturday night. And again, we're the intermission.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Big
If you want-
ATV
if
race.
you want more information, just stadiumsupertrucks.com.
Okay, cool.
And,
I'm sure there's a ton of information on rock1053.com
Oh,
too.
that's
So
fine.
yeah.
And
Keyword
I
what?
won my
Trucks.
first
Super
heat
trucks.
race last week.
Did you?
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Alright. You know I'm pulling for you,
Give
bro.
myself a pat on the back.
That was huge.
I beat Ricky Johnson, which that guy is the man, and
Yeah?
Robbie in my heat.
Look at you.
And but then I threw it all away in the main and crashed.
Oh,
I'm
What the
coming
hell?
Back, I'm coming back for him this event, and it's going to be awesome.
Nice.
Hopefully, I can land on the podium.
yeah,
Great.
that would be rad. And then we'll hold up roses for you and be like,
Yeah.
"Here we are. We're
Throw roses.
yeah."
I'm on the low side.
Oh my God, the journey.
One-on-one.
Yeah. Oh, that's huge. I can't wait. Well, thanks for coming in, Aurie. Looking forward to Saturday night. It's gonna be awesome, man. Good luck.
Yes.
There you go. All right, we'll take a break. More of the show when we get back.